How's it going, amazing people? Give me another episode with more Hyrule Age of Imprisonment on the Nintendo Switch 2 and welcome to it. So last time, because we just completed all of these challenges going on around here with the whole surface. So we got between the depth and the sky, which already got cleared. So now it looks to me because well, technically, I don't think we had to do any challenges at the depths. Okay, well, it may be a lie there because we were just doing only the challenges, which already got cleared in the surface. And we were accepting one of these quests to get done by upgrade these characters. Now, first thing first, I want to go on right ahead and do a bit of upgrading with the weapon research bit before we go set out on our next story. So let's go and enhance the weapon. So we're going to start out with the Knight Construct, because I know he needs something. So yeah, now his Zonite Sword is on level 9, so let's get that in full increase. Okay, so it's a regular attack damage will increase up by plus 2%. Okay, well, that should do good enough. So let's get that in full increase. Yeah, now I show you we got here 32,547 rubies. So that's a lot of it's a ruby that we can fully experience. Now that was just it. So we got nothing for 2 of his slot. Well, he's good to go. Now let's carry on. So yeah, now there's nothing else that we can do to upgrade any of these swords just yet. Well, technically, there's nothing we can go over right now. So we can stick to whatever weapon that we're using in every mechanic. So this here is the Zonite Sword. We're gonna do steady focus on that. I mean, that's the mechanic of the weapon is what the Knight Construct is going to hold on to. So here it is. So we just completed one for the enhanced weapon one time at the weapon research base. So that already got done. So we can take as much of ruby we want. So we just took 500, and now we're ready to move on back up at the sky at the one that say ambush in the depths. So let's get started. Alright, so we can still make haste. So there's nothing we can do over with that camera effect right now. So let's go make haste. Alright, so of course we are burning the Karat with us.
While the battle raged in the Ceres Scablands, Calamo and the Knight Construct headed for the Elma Knolls to carry out their role in the King's operation. As Raru's army battled monsters on the surface, the Knight Construct set out to strike a devastating blow to the monster strongholds in the depths, thereby eliminating the enemy and securing a new foothold, all in one fell swoop. Thus, the fate of Raru's plan hinged entirely on the Knight Construct's success.
Okay then, so look at what we got going on for hints here. So we got more about the flight mode battles. Okay, so we're not gonna go over hints right now, so let's start our battle.
Huh? That must be the place they were talking about. You know what to do, bud. So get in there and do it! Huh?
That was some good blasting, bud. Now go on, get in there. Now remember the plan, right? Raru and the others are up fighting the monster on the surface. Alright, well that's good news, which means that there won't be too many of them guarding the depths. That's where we come in. Yeah, I'll show you that Calamo is going to keep talking more. So this here are the shock emitters. So these are Zonite devices that can enhance your flight mode capability. They let you unleash a lightning attack at one dungeon. Sick. Alright, let's keep on hold. Alright, so if you're talking about anything down here, try using it, bud. Okay, so this here is light. It emits a bright light that illuminates the darkness in front of you. Alright, so we'll hold on to that. So we got between Cannon and the... Okay, hold on. So we got Frost. So look at how many monsters there are. Must have gotten all riled up by the explosion. They said the 2, and holding that the big will probably still be here in a million years from now. Okay, so I want Kalama to chill. I don't know how much longer you're going to keep talking while I'm in the middle of combat. Okay, so we just defeated 20 keys. Hard to believe it, nature really made all this. It's amazing. One more thing I never would have laid eyes on if I hadn't met you, bud. Each of this place is huge. It's sure to pick a good spot to the blast of that hole open. Gotta wonder how far you could go to hoping we don't find any more of the ruins like that while we're napping in. Alright, well, at least picking up the goods around here. So yeah, now I still got hit with that. Yeesh, that's a thing that nearly scared me to death. Yeah, it looks a bit creepy a little bit. Okay, so I think these were the light creatures. By the way of the scarf that you got on your neck, it looks great. How do you light mine? Oh, okay, well I can see it, Kalamo. You got your scarf in the back. That's pretty good. I like to see. Huh, what do you think about the lights are? Probably shouldn't have touched it, just in case. Okay, so we just done the lasers. Okay, so we're just done inside left to right. Okay, so we'll done the laser upward. Okay, so that there was a Moblin or whatever that is. Okay, so I must keep together what these enemies were called. They do look in the cave, and now they're in the depths. Alright, so we'll go take out those light creatures. Looks like we got even more monsters after us. I guess so we're getting closer to the bottom, huh? Okay, so we're going beneath the bottomless trench. Or whatever it lies beneath. Okay, so we haven't tried the frost emitter. It's a nice way blasting our way through, but the real fight is just getting started. We gotta keep it going for what we're really after. The monster danger that's just a pass here. Okay, now we'll follow a style. Very sick. And we just stick to landing. Very cool. Shut up, none of we get a welcome party. Let's show them who we're messing with. Okay, so now we're joining forces with Kalamo. So let's go with constructed dive. So we're going up against this black peanuts. So we're getting a little old, so we'll do what we had to do. So let's see here. So we can do that. So I want to go in a change. So I want to go for, what do I want to go with? Yeah, I got here is a lot of these fused material parts. So I'm gonna assign this as Stone Tullis Heavy Strike. So let's get rid of Boko Swift Cutter. I'm gonna take a break with that, and I'm gonna go with Frost Emitter. Let's set that to a side. Okay, so it just took the frost, and we go using cannon. Okay, come on! Do you have to touch me? Okay, let's go with Stone Tullis Heavy Strike. Alright, where's that Flurry Rush at? I'm always lucky to get that Flurry Rush. Alright, go for a Night Construct. Take it away. Gain a minimum of rubies. Okay, and now we go follow up. Give it all we got. Okay, so I'm gonna use more Frost Emitter. Alright, set it down. We need that Flurry Rush, and we need it now. Okay, and now we switch with Kalamo. So let's go and do the Bomb Flower. And we'll make sure we get more batteries. Okay, now that's not a good sign. And I did not get a Flurry Rush. What the heck? Alright, yeah, please get that Flurry Rush. We want that black peanuts out of here. Alright, so go use your bee honey. Yeah, that's right. Throw that bleed hunter on the ground like it's some grenade. Ha! Wasn't even scared. All we gotta do now is wait for everyone else to show up. Absolutely. Okay, so here is our victory success here. So we just finished ambushing the depths. And yeah, now take a look at our guys. So yeah, the night contract is on level 44 now. Yeah, so all of our guys are catching out. Yeah, now the story is going to continue. So now since we have finished this short story for this challenge for ambushing in the depths, so we'll see what the next story has to offer as we go watch this.
Gotta say, it feels like we've been together for ages now. Huh? Ooh, looks like you're getting kind of scratched up there, bud. Can't say I'm surprised with how much fighting we've been doing. Hey, that's how it goes when you drag us headfirst toward every monster you catch sight of. But you know, the journey in life's not so bad when I'm living it with you. Wait till my brother's back in the forest, hear what we've been... Huh?
Thank you for the assistance, you two. You've done well.
That's what happens when you leave us in charge.
Right then. For now, this will make a fine base of operations.
And once we're all ready here, we'll make those monsters pay.
Strange, isn't it? How twins raised separately might end up complete opposites.
I understand now. My pride wouldn't let me admit it, but he fights for every one of us. And while I've known that deep down, it's time I finally make amends.
Okay, so the story ends so quickly, and it seemed like that we just opened a new map. Sick. Alright, so look to me because we still got here is a lot of stuff to get done here. Alright, so this here is Purging the Shadow. Alright, so we're gonna see what else is going on here. So now this here is said to be the best. I'd rather prefer that we get these quests done first before we migrate assets to our next story. So we're gonna hold off with the challenges for later because I really want to keep going with the story. So now since we have cleared all of these challenges, we're just gonna have to get one of these quests done first and then go move on to the next story. So it says, Pastor that came asking for a favor for the other day. Apparently he's seen my buddy using fuse attack and I wanted to learn how to do him himself so he can finally prove he's stronger than aggressive. I like that kind of spirit, so let's just show him how it's done. Alright, so Pastor is going to get one of his fuse attack unlocked. So let's confirm.
Feeling lucky today.
Alright, well, Pastor is feeling pretty good, but feeling kind of lucky, of course. Alright, so it seems like that we still got here is more of these quests coming up for Rauru. So it says leading by example. We've been nearly overrun by shades lately, and King Rauru intended to vanquish them off himself. But the first he asked me to gather ingredients that will bolster his strength so he can complete the task. Alright, fair enough. Alright, now Rauru is going to gain an upgrade for his basic action. So let's get that done.
For the sake of my people.
Alright, well, it's, that's his duty. So he kept his word to his promises that he got to protect his people at all costs. Alright, now, we're not going to pay any close attention to what the steward construct did point out because it was just pointing in the right direction. In fact, you had to get one of his challenges complete, but we're not going to do that right now. So, let's do make haste. Okay, so Manu get to tag along. Alright, well, I'll leave that to everybody. So we'll keep everyone there. So it's still gonna be Night Construct, Kalamo, and Zelda. So let's look at for today time sensitive missions. Okay, easy. That seems easy enough. We kind of get the memo already.
Looking forward to this.
I can't go over again. Okay, so let's take the topaz. We'll take some topaz. And what else can we take? There's so many options, but you know, we can take the Hardy Salmon. And we'll go with enhancement materials. Okay, well, there's nothing I can see. Nothing that had to do with the side quest or anything. Okay, so let's take some ground spice. So we got some flint we could take. And more monster strat. Alright, we'll take more of those. And we got between the stamella shroom. Okay, so something that had to do with movement speed. So let's go with palm fruit. Okay, that should do enough. Okay, so we'll give it a little bit of 6% of the movement speed there. It should do good enough. So we all have our assignments now. So we get to go make haste.
Raru's army successfully purged the Ceres Scablands above the surface, while the Night Construct claimed hold of the enemy lairs located in the depths below. United as a single front once more, the group repurposed a captured outpost as their forward base of operations, and proceeded to eliminate any foes that dared remain in the surrounding areas. As they made to depart their newly established command post, Minoru pulled Rauru and Zelda aside and proceeded to share her findings regarding the Night Construct.
Okay then, so something that had to do with enhance your weapons. When you enhance your weapon, the attack power will increase it, and it's a mega gain seal that grants various effects. Alright, may seem true. Alright, let's start our battle.
What you see before you is my analysis of our knightly companion. It would seem the sacred power embedded in its core has somehow influenced the construct's inherent nature. If you're correct in your assumption, then that very power is indeed the sword that seals the darkness.
So then, that means...
These constructs are different. They bear a will of sorts, a mind even. If imbued with light, that mind will strive to conquer evil, but imparted with darkness, and it will seek only destruction. Our knight is no different in this.
That explains it then. But I have to wonder, what about the other one?
I have felt something familiar about it. A strong evil. Owing most likely to Ganondorf and his foul gloom.
In our ancestors' time, these constructs were weapons, deadly armaments, able to house their Zonai power. But before they knew it, they'd lost control of their creations. The constructs went berserk, bringing a tragic end to Zonai civilization. At least that's what I've gathered, based on the conclusions of my research, and from what few records managed to survive.
If the core is the key, and its power determines their actions, then perhaps our ancestors had more to do with their own downfall than we previously thought.
The soldiers are ready at any time, Your Majesty. We deploy on your command.
Then let us focus for now on the battle to come.
Now then.
The Night Construct has surely sown the chaos among the enemy's ranks. Now is our chance to strike. Alright, well, we go and make haste then. So, I am taking control of the Night Construct. So, this is where the monster are hiding. I imagine there will be more deeper in the roots. And with all the people fighting on the side, nobody's gonna notice it if I take a little nap, right? Oh, who am I kidding? My bird will never let me catch a break. Oh, but you're not forgetting about my reward, Your Majesty. I've been working real hard, you know. Why am I not surprised that you're trying to destroy on the king? Okay, so I'm not the actor for much. It's just a spot in the royal garden as some good old soldier or someone to wire me. If we have a space available, you're more than welcome to put the down roots or whatever you like. Okay then, so let's get to smashing bosses. Okay, so we smashed 5 wooden bosses for the side quest. Okay, now they already got completed, so which way are we trying to go? Alright, now, I think we were supposed to advance while defeating the monster. Okay, so that's what it says on the objective. We want to be able to enter the ruins with that the construct in the way. Well, I had to eliminate it. And we should. Okay, so we're dealing with this Flux Construct 2. So let's just back up. So it's ready to go do is Islam. Acting like it's some GameCube. Alright, so let's give it a mighty all. Yeah, but I figure what the Flux Construct 2 can do, because when it turns into a cube, it starts moving on its own. Like it just goes slamming that cube like it's just moving like you see in every mechanic. So it kinda like did flip downward. And a matter of fact, because that's not only that the GameCube could actually do when you play it on the console. Okay, so let's throw a time bomb at it. Okay, so I think, yeah, so Kalamo since just got finished already. So wait, now we can go for the finisher now, can we? Alright, run over it. Okay, we're doing excellent. So we just gotta keep breaking the joints. So we're just breaking the center of his meter. So we'll go for a time bomb at it. Okay, well it's not done yet, so it's still ready to roll. Okay, now we can still keep attacking you, so let's keep throwing time bomb. Okay, why are you still stomping? What the heck?
The end has come.
Okay, it's finally time. So we go for the finisher. Finish it. Alright, so it only got a little bit left. So let's make sure we get the dodge. And attack the center. And we'll go with the Spiritual Strike. Okay, well that was going to be super quick. So I hope these runes don't hide any more unwelcome or surprises, but we should prepare for anything. Yeah, well, as Zelda just said by now, I mean, we go prepare what everything comes necessary. From what I gather, these gates were closed to seal off the dark power of the enemy inside. If I'm able to defeat them, the path forward should open. Alright, well, let's see. Just to give me a moment to transfer my spirit into one of the constructs within. Oh, sick. Now, what just happened? Okay, so we get to play at the Flux Construct now? Yo! Okay! Alright, so wait a second. Let's see. Alright, so I can turn it to a cube? Yo, alright. So, that's sick. Alright, interesting. I must admit that this chamber bears quite an unusual shape. I wonder what the original purpose was. I mean, I don't know. Let's find out. So all enemies have been defeated by 300. Alright. Very good. So we go press the F button repeatedly. So there was a Captain Construct 2 I just saw. Alright, so that get destroyed. Okay, so it's very cool that because we can actually play at the Flux Construct. That is insane. Okay, so yeah, you get the clobber. Forgive me, my construct friend. It just seemed I was a little rough with you. Okay, it's happening. Now then, I shall return to my body, unless for the others to grow weary of watching over it. Come, with the enemy defeated, we should have no trouble proceeding further into the ruins. Excellent. You truly are a wonder, Renew. Let us see what lies beyond this gate. Alright, well, let's go see. Alright, so we did solve the chest there. That power you got there is incredible, Manu. I'm surprised you guys can control stuff that big. I'm capable of far more than that, I should add. But it doesn't leave my body rather vulnerable. Okay, so let's just check the area. Now, I know there's not going to be any Karasi. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Now, I am still looking. Well, I'm just keeping an eye out to make sure that we don't go missing any treasure chests around here. So, let's just keep an eye out. Okay, so it's the shades. So we're not gonna worry about these guys right now. So what's happening here? What the dreadful gloom? Merely going near with the power of something that made me feel as though the very life may drain my body. Okay, so let's get going. Everywhere I look, there are more monsters, and we can't let them surround us. The good news is that we already dealt with the ones at our rear. Let's handle those that remain in the same manner. Alright, well, let's do go make it. Alright, so we are going to display up allies. So I'm gonna have Zelda go all the way down to that Marvelous over there. I'll have Kalamo go to the east to take on the enemy outpost. So that had got to get secured. And yeah, now I'm already up here. So I want the Knight Construct to back me up. So we gotta take out this boss Bokoblin. Okay, so we all have our assignments. So let's go make haste. Alright, such a shit I've nothing before but the power of light. With me, everyone. Alright, so we're gonna smash that spike to defensively with a fine gloom here. That all places is nothing safer from Ganondorf's dark influence. That's what it means to be the king of all evil, I suppose. As long as he breathes, no creature alive can rest easy. Okay, well, I can see that he almost just hit me with the baseball swing. Well, technically, I just got the hit. Alright, so let's just use Time Bomb. Alright, keep at it. Alright, so we can do that. All of the plants of life underground appear to look almost identical. Is there no such thing as the forest in the depths? It's me. I can tell one thing for certain, though. I'm definitely not putting down roots in the dark and trying scary play like this. Alright, so let's go set up with the Knight Construct. Okay, so we just finished performing just one. Very nice. So we get the Bombard. Funny you say that. The monster seems to be dealing with it just fine. Not to rush, but can we please just get this over with? I'm really missing the sun here. Okay, so we did pick up here is a beam emitter. Okay, so that there is a new Zola device. So a Zola device that shoots a light beam from its horns and strikes all enemies in its path. Alright, so it says these Zola devices shoot a massive light beam directly ahead. Hold the button to charge up for the beam and increase its strength. Both doing so will and consuming more energy. Okay, well let's do try out. So we are going to get rid of. Okay, so let's get rid of Fan. I'm all done with that. Okay, so still we could keep using Bottle's Energy and Spherical Strike. A beam emitter, This could prove useful indeed. So I've never seen a Zona device like this before. I hope I can wield it correctly. Okay, wait, so I did saw there is a chest there. I want to go and pick that up. So we can try open it. Okay, that there is a Zonite Steel, so that will give me a one-hand sword. So let's go switch up. Oh wait, so why is the Knight Construct there? So hold on a second. You know what? I'm gonna do the switch with Kalamo. Okay, so we can use Sin Strike on Raru. Okay, it's a little sad to be stuck down here without the great blue sky up above us, especially for Rito. Fair enough, and without the sun to the guy, it's difficult to even know where we're going. Okay, so we'll try our cannon. Alright, it's about to roll, so let's go for the Flurry Rush. Alright, so we have Flurry Rush, we got one. Now, let's get out the batteries and fully recharge. Alright, so we'll do the bouncing slash. Go and attack your center. Okay, well, we should have just done that. That wasn't trying to hit me. So, hold on, let's get away. Also, we gotta try out this new Zola device. Now, the Zola device we have here is this beam emitter. So, we'll get rid of the frost emitter. We gotta try out beam emitter. Okay, so now we go for that weak point smash. Go for Kalemo. Do your thing. Yeah, well, we were training up of it, so we're just keeping Kalemo nice and strong. But yeah, I show you he's doing such a pretty good job. He is becoming one of the bravery of this Karat fella. Alright, there's my Flurry Rush. I'll take one. And we'll go blow up one of our special. So see like that Kalemo didn't get any of his special attack gauge increasing more. But he only got his one, except for Mineru. He only got just only one special gauge. Didn't see that coming. Okay, so let's go pick up his purse. Alright, so we go open it. So those were all the Hina's material we pick up. Alright, so let's go set up camp. Okay, so here's all of our free. So that already got completed already. So we can at least take 11. So we have to perform 1 weak point smash. We had to defeat 100 enemies at Zelda, and we had to defeat 1 moblin. Alright, seems easy enough. Now let's go over. So we want everybody's sync gauge to the fully increase. And yeah, now there are no Karats hidden underneath the depth. So they only appear in the surface or maybe back up as the sky. Who knows? So let's take as much as we want. So we can just take it all. It doesn't really matter. So let's just skip them all. Okay, so we got to increase the amount of material enemy drop. We got to get that done. And of course we need to fully charge our special attack gauge. So that has got to get complete. Alright, and we can move out. Okay, so Mineru is going to take in charge of leading to battle. So we get to actually I'm gonna switch up with Zelda. So I gotta play Zelda some more. So Ravnica is there, so I can pair up with Ravnica. Okay, so we'll see how these two can do. Yo, very fancy. Okay, so we did defeat 1,000 enemies.
Say goodbye.
Alright, so we'll go for the weak point smash. Go for it, Zelda. And yeah, so please go finish off 1 special. So yeah, now it's good really. Now Zelda only got 2 of his special attack gauge rate increasing to 2. Okay, so we just defeated 1 moblin, but I already got check off. I believe we can take all the moblin parts we want and go. Look at that, the Lanelle is shrouded in gloom. Alright, let's go check it out then. Talk about a headache. It's not like we have a much of choice, but come on. Alright, well first thing first, so we wanted to do the main case. Okay, so we got 10 of the 2 to defeat it. That's one looks pretty tough. I guess it's up to me and my butt to take it out. Okay then, so I'll switch up with the light construct. So we'll get the pair up. Okay, so we'll pair it up between Kia and the Night Construct. Okay, so we'll see how they do. Oh wait, I have to press S. Oh wait, I have to press it in the right corresponding button. Okay, but I thought we were just mashing the button. I didn't know we had to press it in the correspond. Okay, wait, so I can switch to Zelda again? Alright, so we'll do shot emitter. Okay, so we're about to get ready for the rage attack. And we'll go try out. Hold on, I want to try something. No, slow down. I pressed the wrong button. What the heck is wrong with me? Okay, you're looking kind of rough here, bud. Well, maybe it's just my imagination. But let me know what y'all get. But yeah, I'm sure that Mineru will be more than happy to check you over. Okay, so 100 enemies got defeated by Zelda. Very nice. Alright, so let's get the pair up with Aggression. So Aggression was there. So we done it before. Okay, and now we get to shoot projectile at the blue main Lionel. And yeah, that was good really. So Zelda only got one of her special gauge left. But we don't need that anymore, so at least we can just finish it off with the weak point smash. And Zelda did level up quick. Good for her. More reinforcements. There's simply no end to them. Until the weak claim their stronghold of this title will never have keys. Let us strike it at the heart of their defenses. Okay, so we got here is this black bobbler we're dealing with. Yeah, you know what? I think we're just missing some treasure chest, but we'll get the treasure chest right after we go clear low these enemies first. All right, so we'll make sure we block that. Okay, wait. Can I time this? Temporal counter. But I don't see if it's going to strike. Alright, well, we'll try Hydrant. But you know, I think we're done with Hydrant. Let's go use the beam emitter. Alright, so let's go use one special. Alright, so we'll go with one of his powerful beam. Okay, so I can barely see that Artie was there. So it seems like that I'm not Artie. Zelda cannot get another synth yet. So she had to keep pushing further. Okay, why is the camera moving on its own like that? Please stop. We're not trying to fight the Bokoblins, but just this big one. Alright, so we got another for defeating 1,000 enemy, which just got completed. But I don't see why it's so easy that we had to complete all of these assignments. Okay, so let's just finish up with Piercing Light. And then go for a weak point smash. Alright, Zelda, you're strong for this. Finish it. Okay, so at least we did pick up here the black Bokoblin horn. That might come in useful. Okay, so we can make haste. I don't understand. Where are the monsters? Okay, well, it's too quiet there, so something is coming up. Oh, okay. So it's these guys again. Emerging from the gloom as we speak. Come, we must severe these vile hands at once. Okay, it's these hand things again. Yeah, well, these I remember these guys. Sure, wish there weren't so many of these things. Let's get rid of them and quit. And we should. Alright, so look at the pair up with a Manu and a Night Construct. Yeah, now I remember because I used to encounter one of these gloom things, or whatever it might be called, because they have an arm and an eyeball attached to it. But one of the creepiest enemy that we are able to encounter back in Tears of the Kingdom.
Take this. It's over.
But they do catch up to you pretty quick. And they go grab you and you start by losing hearts. So let's use beam emitter. So hold on now. Every time I use the beam emitter, I can't set it to a side. Let me see. So I can press and hold. Oh, I can press and hold. Okay, well that seemed kind of useful. Okay, I thought you were supposed to set the beam emitter down. I did not even know you could hold it. I did not even see that type of detail. Alright, Zelda, take it away. Go work up all your magic and your full potential. Okay, so Zelda is now able to descend strike with somebody. Okay, so let's get Kalemo. Alright, so let's get the pair up. Okay, so now Kalemo is giving blessing to Zelda's power. So let's go for the finisher. Okay, so this one is halfway done.
a traveler.
Alright, go.
I can fight too.
Go for it. Alright, so it's cool really. So Colombo did level up fast. Okay, so now we're fighting the Phantom Ganon that look like Ganondorf. I have you now, Ganondorf. No, it's merely a puppet formed from the gloom. Does it look like it will be easy? I mean, it will be if we all work together on this and not lose our concentration. So, let's see. I never thought we could have produced a monster such as this. Ganondorf's ship is truly unperformable. Okay, well, let's just give it everything we got. Okay, so we can try pressing hold this time. Alright, we'll cancel that. And we'll go use one of our special. Okay, so we're dealing with this Phantom Ganon. Alright, keep out of team. Yeah, but no, I must have forgot because we haven't yet to try to get all of our shit, but Gloom is overpowering. We can't take this threat lightly. Well, not to be defeated here, we must stop Ganondorf at any cost. Okay, well we will see. Well, we'll see how we pull this off. Alright, so we're just going with a more of a bonfire. Alright, very good choice for Kalemo to go use that unique skill. Alright, so we get the cannon and we got no battery. Okay, how do I keep hitting the wrong D-stick every time? You know what? I'm gonna just go with the Night Construct. So is it seem like that the Night Construct have free of his special? Alright, so I'll keep follow-up attacks and go with my second special. I'm gonna save the one for last. Okay, and we'll go for the Stone Teller's Heavy Strike. Okay, so we would have just pressed and hold this time. Okay, we're doing perfectly okay. Alright, so we're gonna get out Zelda. Alright, so it's Zelda's turn. She'll go take it away. The manager here had been put to rout in a weak killer, now prepared to face our true adversary head on. I thank you all for your courage in this battle. Let us return to the temple and arrest for this trial ahead. Okay, so here it is. So Person with Shadow has just got complete already. So everyone did level up quickly. So we can at least claim our second victory. So now we did get here is the Castle Guard Spear, which is a spear issued to Hyrule Castle Guards. It's a killable, maneuverable weapon in the hands of a well-trained wielder. Alright, well we'll hold on to that. So we can take everything we want. So we got here is the Puff Shroom and the Sunderline. Okay, so we can at least take as much of a reward that we can fully experience. Okay, so these are the material drop that we just gained. That's sick.
That was a tough fight back there. But I always knew the victory for King
Aren't you going to join the festivities, Ardy?
Or are you denying yourself celebration until Ganondorf is slain? Ardy, you've accomplished much in our time together. If you refuse to recognize that, your soldiers will surely do the same.
You see through me. Cutting down the Demon King is my first and only aim. Although, you do have a point. I must be the chief that my people need.
Zelda, regarding the Knight Construct's core, you mentioned that it's a shard of your Master Sword, correct?
Yes.
It's incredible the power a mere fragment can contain. Yet the swordsman, Link you said, wielded it for good. Defended Hyrule with the sacred blade in hand. It would seem he's a powerful ally indeed.
He is. Link's name is known far and wide, back in my own time. He's the greatest hero Hyrule has. Oh,
I have to say, we never would have got through this without you.
Seems he's made some friends.
Yes. Everyone looks to be very fond of him.
You know, I bet people will be telling stories of him for years to come. Maybe even in your era, Lady Zelda.
So he's chosen to share the secret stones. The utter coward. Afraid to face me on his own, is he?
Okay, so Ganondorf is lending the evil construct a lot of its power. Okay, then, so that was just it. So we just collected 1 sapphire, which just got completed. Okay, very good. So we can take 2 topaz and 500 rubies again. Alright, so this here is fire and sand. Alright, well, we're not going to make haste on this story just yet. Well, technically, we got here is plenty more of these challenges to get finishing up here. Now, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so I believe there is one of this quests that we had to get fitted for an unknown world. Finish to all of its flights across Hyrule, lord of replica that knows almost everything about the entire continent. Just as once I wish I could have surprised him with the stories of a place that he never visited. Okay, so replica is going to unlock here the new unique skill called Rending Arrow. Alright, so this is only for replica, so let's gather all the material we acquired.
Well, isn't this a thrill?
Okay, here it is. So it says elusive in an explosive arrow in front of you. The arrow will unleash a blaze of wind when it's exploded. Alright, so I rather prefer that we go try it out now. So let's get rid of Cannon. I think we're all done with that. Alright, so Cannon will get erased, so the raining arrow will get set bare. Alright, so I rather prefer that we keep playing at replica in this story, because now since we got everybody up in full speed. Now, yeah, I think it's best that we sit Zelda out now since she's getting way too much strong and all, so she's on level 47. Well, we're going to switch her out. But anyway, we got here is this one of the quests. Okay, let's see if we can get one of its quests done for Aggression, which is say Ride the Wave. Lord Aggression has decided to make for the most of the increasing lava flow on Death Mountain and thinks that he'll be able to get around more easily atop its waves. While the plans seem solid in theory, he asked me to have cooling materials at the ready in case of things go awry. Okay, now that's what I wanted to pronounce, awry. Alright, so let's get that done.
An impressive return.
Alright, here he is. So he can gain 2 of his strong attacks. So we can press Y 3 times and go press X twice to go for whatever he might go for. Okay, I believe that's all. So there's nothing else that we can do. So there are none of any quests available because we haven't yet to gather all of the material that have got acquired. So yeah, I believe that's going to be all of you guys. So I believe in that time on Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. So we'll do the best that we could because we got here is a lot of these challenges to get finishing up around here. So I think that we got more going on up at the north, which is a battle for the Tabantha Frontiers. Okay, so there's more trouble coming back at Tabantha Frontiers. Now, that's something we're going to have to stay tuned and find out later on the next series, guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be participating on staying tuned on the next series. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in watching this episode. So if you enjoyed the series, want to see more of Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, be sure to leave an EverTastic like, share the video, and subscribe. If you do subscribe, ring that notification bell so that you'll be stay up there and notified to when my news and awesome videos come the way. So that's going to be all it for Age of Imprisonment. We'll be picking more in the next one. So take care, guys, and I hope to talk to you in the next video.